Hey, it's Glenn, Mitchell, and Nick. We're doing a ultimate tier list today. We're looking at the various Playdate games, and we're ranking them. We're gonna go through here, and we're gonna use our patented, tier list of legendaries, the best, Playdate games. Great, are great. Good is good, and okay is the end.
Oh, no bad tier.
No,
Okay,
no,
I
none of
guess.
these are. We can't say any of these are bad. These are all
Oh,
Playdate
you
games.
think there aren't any bad ones, huh? All right.
All right, yeah. So these are all the first season games, and we have our Let's Playdate series thumbnails. So thank you, Let's Playdate, for sponsoring this tier list.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. So let's start with Crankin'
Oh.
Time Travel Adventures. This is definitely a flagship title for the Playdate, one that
This is
uses
the first one we did.
It is the first one we did. Yep.
Mhm.
These are actually in order of what we recorded. So, where would you put Crankin' Time Travel Adventures? I feel like I want to either give it in great or legendary, just because it really does make use of the crank, the Playdate's 1-bit display and everything.
I think it might be
Yeah.
legendary. It does everything right.
Legendary.
It's true. Yeah.
Mitchell?
Plus, I think in terms of gameplay, it has some of the most it makes you want to keep trying to figure out the puzzles.
Yeah, the puzzle elements. Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Cool. So next we have Whitewater Wipeout. Nick,
Oh,
I know
easy.
even you like this one a lot, and I do
Yeah, this
too.
is
I
pretty
mean,
good.
I like it. But should
This
it
has got
also
some
be
good-
legendary?
Maybe.
It
It's
seems
pretty
like
good.
in terms of gameplay, I mean, it's just score attack.
This is actually
So,
the
I
Playdate
mean-
game that I played the most of. I just want to say that.
I mean, you're a score attack kind of guy. I'm
Right,
personally
yeah.
not. So I would be willing to put it in great, but I don't know if
Great or
it
low
goes in-
legendary. Yeah,
I'm gonna put it in legendary. I'll put it there. We'll rethink if we need it to be moved
Okay.
around. All right. Next we have Casual Birder, the adventure game where you took photos of birds.
All right. That one was all right.
I'm thinking of either great or good. It's
I think a good.
good. Okay, Mitchell.
Yeah. The humor was kind of hit or miss on it
Mhm.
for me personally.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it was a bad idea to put this early on the Playdate system because it's not very game-like, if that makes sense. Which leads on to our next one, Boogie Loops. I think we would all agree this is probably just okay, right?
Yeah.
uh,
It doesn't quite have the depth to
I don't.
put it higher in the list.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what the controls are. How do you play it again?
This
It's like-
was the software, the music software kind of thing.
Oh,
It's the
Quote,
only
unquote.
thing.
Music software.
It's the
so
only.
Mario Paint.
Yeah, it's the only title here that could be that's like not a game exactly, like there's no win state to it or anything. Okay, next we have Lost Your Marbles, the marble game.
Ooh,
I thought that one was kind of interesting. It tried something unique.
Yeah. I do feel
Yeah,
like the marble mechanic is a little. It could use some more work. You know what I mean? Like it.
Yeah, they didn't really feel like losing was a thing in that game.
True, and
Trying
then
to
maybe
remember-
it's because we just haven't finished it. We haven't seen the results of that.
I suppose.
But I think great. It would be adequate for that, right?
yeah, I'm
yeah.
okay with that.
Okay, next we have Pick Pack Pup, the puzzle game.
Let's play
Personally,
it.
I'm going to say legendary. I'm
Oh,
gonna say
You're a fan of that.
this
one,
was
I know.
probably the game that I played the second most of. I really like this one. I mean,
Huh.
you saw whenever we
you beat it.
recorded it. We finished it. That was
It's like it doesn't use the crank, does it?
no, it actually does not. But
So-
I like it just as a quick and play puzzle game.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I see.
Fair.
all right. Next we have Flipper Lifter. Now this one,
This one is inherently flawed
It is.
just because of the way it releases the penguins.
yeah. I do feel like there's a balancing issue with this game that it doesn't. There's something not quite right with how it generates the penguins.
Yeah, it seems
doesn't-
like every once in a while it gives you a legitimately unwinnable situation.
Exactly. It's a shame because I really do think it's a good concept, but it's if I'm just gonna play it, I'm just gonna lose. And it was not my fault, then it's just like okay, like
Yeah, it doesn't make you want to keep playing
exactly.
if it does something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Echoic Memory.
I thought that one was pretty cool.
Oh really?
I don't remember
I-
this one at all.
It's the one where you it's like an audio matching game.
Yeah.
I thought it was a pretty interesting concept. You
Yeah,
know,
the
like
story.
dialing in.
The story seemed interesting. We didn't finish it.
The story seemed interesting, and I feel like I've never seen a game do the
What?
concepts that it was trying to do.
Yeah.
It's the one I'm thinking of. Probably great. I think it's you're in the factory. You're a factory worker.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So Mitchell, would this go great or good for you? What do you think?
I mean, I think if based on these other picks and their positions, I think I would put it in great.
Okay.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it seemed interesting. All right, next we have Demon Quest 85.
I liked this one, but I was pretty confused by it.
It's a game where you get to read a lot of text and kind of just piece it in your head, try to
This
figure
one-
out.
This one felt like a Jackbox party pack game.
It felt like that the one game that's in every other pack that you don't play just because there's so many rules.
Yeah. Monsters dating monsters. That's what this game was.
Right. There's
So much dialogue.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely one where you have to you have to investigate and try to figure it all out,
Yeah, I feel like I would rank it. If I had more time with it, I would probably end up ranking it higher.
Mhm.
It was just it kind of there's a bit of a barrier of entry on that one, where we didn't get to experience too much past the exploration
Right, the
period
intro.
of trying to figure it out.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't play much of it. So
Yeah.
maybe if we played more, maybe we would think higher of it.
Mhm.
Okay, next we'll go to Omaze. I'll put this one in good. It's a solid
Okay,
concept. It's definitely one that probably isn't the funnest to watch, but it's fun enough to play. It's very trial and error,
It seemed
You-
frustrating.
Yeah, it does seem frustrating.
No, I mean it was fun. I would play more of it. It's just one. There's not much to say about it, to be honest.
I don't know. The controls seem like you're fighting. It's too precise. Trying to
I mean
Get it.
that's kind of the gameplay. That's the whole point.
just makes you mad.
At what point is it gameplay, and what point is it you just trying to overcome a concept that doesn't quite work?
I'm just gonna keep it in good. That's okay. I'm the one who played
it.
it. I'm the one
We
who
have
played
nothing
it.
in okay.
Well, we got. We should.
You guys
we
are
need to be a little
purposely-
harsher.
We'll get harsher in just a moment. First, we have Hyper Meteor. This is another one that I've actually played more of beyond our gameplay session, and I would actually put this one in great.
It's just asteroids.
Yeah, kind of. It's one of those addicting games, and it's just one that's great to pick up and play. All right, next we have
Yeah,
Zipper.
Ooh,
I like Zipper.
this one's pretty good.
You both really like
might be-
Zipper. It's a
might be a
strategy
legendary.
game. Oh, legendary,
Like,
really?
I like strategy game.
Out of a lot of these ones, it seemed like one of the ones that I would actually play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
It's very polished for sure. Yep. All right. Executive Golf. This is one that I did actually finish on my own, off screen. This one had really cool music.
Yeah,
That's kind of the thing that stood out to me was the music.
the music prevents it from being okay. It's at least
yeah.
good.
Yeah, we'll put it in good. It's pretty short though.
Or in good or great.
Uh,
Well,
yeah,
suppose these.
we'll do great or good. I'm getting my sections mixed up. Yeah, we'll do
Is it-
good.
Okay, is it?
All right.
I said okay. That's a whole different category. Is it? I mean, it just kind of lowered down to good just because of the frustrating nature of the game.
Yeah. It's hard sometimes to aim your shots and stuff, and sometimes it doesn't really feel very fair.
Like, yeah, it did seem pretty.
All right, next is Questy Chess. Now, I don't know, personally, I'm gonna put this one in okay. I really like the concept of it. I'm just not good at like chess stuff, and it seemed kind of like grindy in a way almost.
So you're saying it's a skill issue?
Oh, I see.
Maybe.
I
Also,
definitely
do you
think
guys-
it's a higher ranked.
Oh, really? Do you? Where would you put it?
I mean, I would put it higher ranked than I put Omaze lower, but I mean, this is a collaborative effort.
I think it's better than Omaze, yeah.
No, I disagree. We got a lot of views on Omaze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all right. You're letting the numbers make the decisions for you.
Yep.
How many more views? 10, 15, 20? More than 20. Is
Also, I want to
legendary.
point out that we all of these thumbnails were made by me. I think I had to get a little creative with some of these in case you couldn't tell. The Questy chest. It's just
Yeah, just
bet-
random chest pieces.
Some of those sprites must have been hard to trace. The golfing executive golf, yeah.
that one's
one.
just that's pulled from some
Oh, it was okay.
Some,
what is
like,
that?
80s like fashion.
Yeah. One of those pattern
like
magazines.
pattern book.
Yeah. All right, next we got Star Sled. This one is not super memorable, but it is fun.
Ooh,
Um,
probably
you
put
had
it
to-
up there with Hyper Meteor, maybe.
yeah. It's they're pretty similar in terms of gameplay.
This seems like the same kind of game, yeah.
Yeah, they're very, very similar. Okay. Saturday edition. I would say this is legendary. This is one that I actually wanted to play more of, to be honest.
I was interested in the story of that one.
Yeah, it's
for
very
sure.
it's narrative driven. And
You're like a detective going around or something. I don't know. I don't think you're a detective, are you?
yeah.
you were.
Maybe kind of. No, wait. We weren't a detective. We were like we worked at some office or something.
You seemed detective.
You wore a detective outfit, yeah.
All right. Next we have Inventory Hero.
Oh, this one's good. I like this one.
Yeah, this one was really great. Legendary maybe.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
run
know
out
if
of
I'd go
space.
in
though.
legendary.
But
I
you
thought
just
it was-
you just want everything to align perfectly.
No, I don't.
That's-
I just have an opinion.
You didn't like this one?
I think it was.
It was
I
fun.
thought it was all right.
It was very
It seemed
chaotic.
like it
I
seemed
like
like
the
it got a little.
chaoticness, yeah.
It seems like it got a little samey after a certain point.
Okay. Well, I
I
say
thought
it's
it was so
legendary.
fast.
Pace
Complaint.
kept it interesting. I
Yeah,
thought
me
it was
too.
legendary.
That's what I'm saying. So Nick and I were both going legendary.
I'm outvoted. Okay, I get it.
All right, Spell Court.
Oh, this is a story game, right?
Yeah. It was a trial and error story based.
I didn't really get it. I don't know. It seems
It had amazing
Had a lot of
sprite
rules.
work.
Yeah, I thought visually, thematically, story wise, I liked what it was doing, but gameplay wise, I thought it didn't offer a lot.
Right. It was too trial and error-y for my taste.
Yeah.
if there was a way to learn and do it right, I never figured it out. I think it was just trial and error. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next we have Snack. This is a very simple one. It's just
This is just Snake. I just put it in okay, honestly.
You're just okay. All right. Fair enough.
mean-
There's not much depth to it.
There's
yeah.
nothing
jump.
unexpected about
can-
this game.
You can jump. That's
The jump was a nice addition, but in the end of the day, it's just Snake.
mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Next we have Sat Squatchers.
Huh.
This
I don't know.
the weird strategy photo game. I don't know why all these games have to do with taking photos. But yeah, this one was unique. It's I'm gonna be honest. I like the concept. I just feel like it didn't really come together super well.
Yeah, it was a matter of execution. Yeah, it was an interesting concept, but I can't say that I was super driven to continue
Exactly.
with it. It had a decent sense of humor, and yeah, it was some cool ideas, but
Mm-hmm.
didn't quite come together.
Exactly. Okay, next, Battleship Guardios. I think we'll just say
It
it's
hurt
okay.
my ears.
That was definitely an okay.
Yeah, okay. Next we have Forest Burns Up in Smoke. This is actually one that I do want to continue playing some more. I'll put it in
Shovel
great.
Knight.
Yeah, I'll put it in great. It's a fun platformer. Is there any other platformers in this game or in this system? It doesn't seem like it. No, there wasn't.
Not really.
You would have expected there to be more.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is Crank in Time a platformer? Not really, I
No.
guess. There's not like any other controls other than the crank, so.
Right. Okay, next we have B360.
It's Breakout.
Kind of basic. Yeah.
I'd put it in okay for the same reason I'd put Snake in okay.
Right.
It's just Breakout.
That's true. And then last we have Ratcheteer.
I feel like that one kind of goes in like good.
That's what I was thinking. Good.
Because it seems interesting, but the dark mechanic is a little much. Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
Like, it seems as though, being able to see is important.
You can't see anything.
Absolutely, yeah.
So limiting your ability to see on the Playdate seems kind of like not the best move.
Right. It is a little strange, isn't it? It is. I like having a Zelda-esque game on there though. It's they tried.
Yeah. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
I think out of
it's
all
just
the
the
games
medium.
out of all the games on there, that's probably the least likely to play when you're out and about, just because you can't see anything.
Yes, possibly. Yep. All right. Well, okay. So this is our list of legendary, great, good, and okay. So let's just looking at the list of legendary. What would you guys say is your favorite of the legendary games? Personally, I really like Whitewater Wipeout, and Nick, I know you do too.
I think Whitewater, yeah. But that was just because we had a good thing going. I think Crank in Time probably has the best usage of the Playdate mechanics.
Okay. All right. And Mitchell, what about you?
I mean, out of all these, the ones I was the most interested in was Zipper and Saturday Edition. Just because I thought Zipper seemed like the most fun to continue and try to understand how it works and the different enemy types and sort of master the movement of and see what it had to offer in the later game. And then Saturday Edition just kind of had like an interesting story and sense of humor that I appreciated. Curious to see where that goes and for how long.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I guess this is our list of Playdate Season 1 games. Yeah, here it is, everybody. This is the ultimate list. This is the official list. Don't let anybody tell you anything different.
No, it has to be this order.
It's this one right here. Glenn and Mitchell signed it.
Yeah,
All
Nick
right.
was here.
I witnessed it.
He's the witness.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time for something different. See you guys.
All right. Bye.
Later.